citizens of the Reject Nation. It's me, Tara Erickson, alongside this guy,
Andrew Flash Gordon.
Wow. Out with the Flash, in with the Flash. I don't know. We're watching The Corpse Bride, you guys. Tim Burton's The Corpse Bride. I'm pretty excited about it.
I am so excited. I'm a nerd. I've listened to Pandora's Danny Elfman radio so many times, so I've heard one song from this film. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I like how he tells you guys he's a nerd, like we didn't already know.
Yeah, right?
Leave a like, leave a comment, and also don't forget to ring the bell. Ring the bell! Also, thanks to Prepper for helping us edit down these highlights. We love you so much. Also, if you're not a patron yet, we call you super sexy over there, and everybody wants to be called super sexy. Also, you can sync up with your own copy and watch along with us. Corpse Bride with me and this guy. And also, don't forget that Greg and John offer exclusive highlights and watch-alongs over there on Patreon. So get sexy, get super sexy, get on the Patreon. Are you ready to watch The Corpse Bride?
Let's do it.
Okay.
He's very content with his job.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of the chef from Ariel.
Yeah. Oh, Les Poissons.
Yeah. I said Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
Yeah. I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a rather nice day.
Day for a glorious wedding.
Thing, every last little thing, every single tiny microscopic little thing must go.
According to plan.
Come on, dear. Easy go.
It's not me, it's my dress is called.
Fish merchants. It's a terrible day.
Don't be that way.
Terrible day for a wedding.
It's a sad, sad state of affairs.
Exact opposite.
Yeah.
Love it.
How could our family have come to this?
To marry off our daughter to the nouveau riche.
A single tiny microscopic little thing.
It was interesting, the dichotomy between the...
According to plan.
Our family led
From the depths of deepest poverty.
This feels like the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
What if Victor and I don't like each other?
As if that has anything to do with marriage.
Yeah. What does liking someone have to do with anything?
Get those corsets laced properly. I can hear you speak without gasping.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the actress who plays one of the aunts in James and the Giant Peach. At least it sounded like her. I assume you've seen James and the Giant Peach.
I haven't.
You got to see that.
I always knew I deserved better than a fish merchant's life.
I've never even spoken to her.
Well, at least we have that in our favour.
What? It's sweet oh shy he is.
Yeah.
Everything must be perfect.
That's why everything, every last little thing, every single tiny microscopic little thing must go.
Plan.
Take it away, Tara.
Why, you must be Miss Victoria. Oh, yes, I must say you don't look a day over 20. No.
Well, the good news for him is at least he's marrying for money.
Yeah.
There's a bright side there. He doesn't know her, but he's getting money.
Money makes things easier.
Oh, yeah. Makes you happy. He plays music.
He's a music man.
Do forgive me.
You play beautifully.
Oh,
I do apologize, Miss Evergloss. How rude of me to...
he's so shy.
Mother won't let me near the piano. Music is improper for a young lady.
What?
I always hoped to find someone I was deeply in love with. Someone to spend the rest of my life with. Silly, isn't it?
Yes, silly. No, not at all. No. Oh dear. I'm sorry.
Wow, she really looks like she's into him.
What impropriety is this?
Seriously, get away from that piano.
Here it is, 1 minute before 5, And you're not at the rehearsal. Pastor Galswells is waiting.
Oh boy.
Come at once.
Her mother seems so lovely.
Oh yeah.
From the beginning.
Such a sweetheart.
Again. With this hand,
That's Christopher Lee talking. Such an iconic voice.
your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine. With this candle, I will.
Later this year, he played his father in Willy Wonka or Charlie and the
Oh.
Chocolate Factory.
With this candle. This candle. This candle.
God, that light looks so real.
It really does, actually.
Apparently, I'm a day early for the ceremony.
Is he from your side of the family?
I can't recall. Emil, a seat for Lord Barkis.
Huh.
Do you not wish to be married, Master Van Dort?
No, I meant no, I do not wish to be married.
Have you even remembered to bring the ring?
The ring? Yes, of course.
He's dropped the ring.
This boy doesn't want to get married.
Disgrace.
Excuse me.
Oh my God. He's making a great first impression.
Oh yeah.
Although I don't feel bad because she's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it doesn't stain. Stop running it, you fool.
He's like, this is the most entertaining rehearsal I've ever been to.
Oh,
I thought that would make it worse.
such a waste of wine.
This wedding cannot take place until he is properly prepared.
I feel like the only nice one besides him is the woman he's gonna marry.
With this hand, I will take your wine.
Almost feels like the same forest from Nightmare Before Christmas. Remember where he found
Oh.
the seasons
Yeah.
to go to?
A lot of the same. Yeah, it has that vibe.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrows. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine.
There you go.
With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
What?
Uh-oh. Does that mean, like, because he actually did it and put it on that tree, that tree's going to become... Okay.
Ow. Oh my God.
Awesome.
Oh, I guess that's why they call it the corpse
Yeah.
bride.
Yeah. Well, hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Oh.
They're married now?
I guess they are. Yeah. Wow. She legitimately looks like she's glowing. Awesome. Awesome shot.
It was a dream. It wasn't a dream.
I mean, I know she's got a big scar on her face, but she's pretty cute.
She's pretty.
Whoa.
A new arrival!
He must have fainted. Are you all right?
What happened?
By Jove, man. Looks
Interesting setup for a film.
Yeah.
So wait, did
That
she take
PO
him into the underworld?
I
Or
guess.
To the newlyweds.
Newlyweds?
In the woods, you said your vows so perfectly.
I did? Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
You know, him fainting is something that reminds me of Sleepy Hollow, which Tim Burton also directed. His character, Ichabod Crane, fainted so many times in that movie, so it's just like a Johnny Depp, Tim Burton
It's
thing
a
for him to
thing.
faint.
Yeah.
Where am I?
That's kind of a long story.
a tragic tale of romance, passion,
And a murder most foul.
This is gonna be good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This one I have not heard.
Thank God there's one.
Tell you a story, make a skeleton cry of our own jubiliciously lovely corpse bride.
But I like it.
I really do too.
That's right.
kind of reminds me of like when Oogie Boogie starts singing.
I had a
like
feeling
the
you were.
vibe,
I had
right?
a feeling you were gonna go there. I was thinking the same thing.
Beauty known for miles around when a mysterious stranger came into town down on his cash. And our poor little
But that
baby,
one's
she
just a little
couldn't
more
cope.
sinister,
So
but
Nose
yes.
came
Yeah.
up with a plan to elope.
Just the tune and the
Yeah.
vibe of it. Yeah. Guy's definitely gonna get ahead in life.
That's it.
Cool.
Yeah. Come on, boys, pick it up.
I love the animation so far.
And the way that they play with lighting in it is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Very inventively creative.
That's nice.
That's awesome. He's like, okay, my head stays on me. Thank you.
Yeah.
On a dark, foggy night at 2:45, she was ready to go. But where was he? There in the shadows. Was it her man? And then, baby, everything.
Oh, is that Jack
Whoa.
the Ripper? You think that's Jack the
I
Ripper?
don't know.
I think it's the guy who went to remember at the wedding who poured out with the wine?
Oh,
Poured out
yes.
I think
that
it's
guy.
him. He's just creepy.
Yeah,
well, remember,
he is.
and they
And he
also
was waiting in the shadows.
and they also said too to him, "Is he on the list? All right, just let him in."
That's right.
I think it was
Yeah.
him. We're calling it.
In fact, when he was a boy, he used to wet his combinations regularly, didn't he, William?
Enter.
Oh.
This guy.
The possible deleter.
Thank you. You are a most gracious hostess.
Okay, I think it's him.
Which is why it pains me to be
Yeah,
the
like-
bearer of such bad news.
I believe that's Richard E. Grant.
Would you care to repeat tonight's headline for us?
Hear ye, hear ye! Victor Van Dort seen this night on the bridge in the arms of a mystery woman. The dark-haired temptress and Master Van Dort slipped away into the night. And now the weather. Scattered showers follow.
The town crier probably just had a slow news day. You know how it is, you need something to cry about.
Regardless, we are one groom short for the wedding tomorrow.
It's tough to have a wedding without a groom.
Yeah.
You kind of need those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, give us a chance to find him. We beg of you. Just give us until dawn. Very well. Till dawn.
So we think that he killed the corpse bride now, her, initially.
The one that Richard Grant is the one who poured the wine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was
Yes.
him. At least from the shape it looked like, and also of how sinister he appears to be.
Yes.
He's getting away. Quick, quick, have to.
Thank you.
You can buy a second hand.
Did you tell who the voice of the corpse bride is?
I want to say it's Helen Bonham Carter. It is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Cool.
I would never sleep right again.
Dead end.
I'm curious how she brought him down there because he is alive.
Right, because
and,
he's
like,
alive. I was thinking that too. Like, how are they not like, I don't know. Like, how does the world not reject him?
This is your home now.
But I don't even know your name.
It's Emily. I have something for you. It's a wedding present.
No.
Thank you.
Oh.
Was it a little dog?
Oh.
Yeah, good.
It's still cute. I don't care what anyone says.
That looks just like Zero in the Haunted Mansion.
in Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah, I mean, not just like it, but, you know, a little bit.
My dog Scraps.
Oh, he loves him.
No, but I think that was his dog. That was his dog.
Oh, my God.
That passed away.
My good boy. Sit.
See?
Sit, Scraps.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Good boy, Scraps. Roll over. Roll over. Good boy, Scraps.
Oh,
What
that's
a
amazing.
good gift.
That was the best gift ever.
We need to go up to visit the land of the living.
Land of the living?
Yep,
Why go
that's
up
Alfred.
there when people are dying to get down here?
Master Wayne.
You can hear it. Yeah, that's great. I love him.
Oh, he's my favorite Alfred.
Surely there must be something you can do.
Let me see what I can do.
Sweet old man.
A Ukrainian haunting spell.
The Ukrainian haunting spell?
Ah.
Oh, not the bird. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
I thought they were gonna like sacrifice it or something.
I thought too. The head.
When you want to come back, say hopscotch.
Hopscotch?
That's it.
Seems easy enough.
Whoa, that looks awesome.
Is she gonna regenerate her skin? No.
No. Oh, no, she's not blue, is she? Or is she?
Oh, I spent so long.
It's hard to tell with the lighting.
Yeah.
almost forgotten how beautiful the moonlight is.
That's a beautiful shot with her.
yeah.
Her fabric is always flowing. I don't know how they do it, but it looks beautiful.
Would have been cool if he could have brought his dog with him, but it makes sense why they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna be able to if she wasn't hit from behind from the guy who.
Oh, she'll be able to identify who.
Yeah.
I should prepare Mother and Father for the big news. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You know
What
that
is
shot
the
of
plan?
that shot of the town or the
Yeah.
house. It almost reminds me of Edward Scissorhands' castle.
Oh yes.
That shot.
Absolutely.
I'm sure he has a perfectly good reason for taking so long.
Why don't you go ask him?
All right, I will.
After all, he couldn't get far with those cold feet.
Sorry, just getting back into picking out what I think it looks like. Maybe I'm stretching on this one, but it almost looks like the snake a little. Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah,
The maggot.
totally.
Little bit.
Yeah.
This morning, I was terrified of marriage. But then, on meeting you, I felt I should be with you always. That our wedding could not come soon enough.
Oh no,
What?
she's gonna see.
What?
Ah!
Darling, who's this?
Who is she?
I'm his wife.
She's dead. Look.
Oh. Whoa, cool shot.
Oh, so he was not. He was. Oh, I thought he actually really cared for her.
Just to get back to that other woman.
Wow.
Don't you understand? You're the other woman.
No, you're married to me. She's the other woman.
Oh.
Who knows? But we're just too different. I mean, you're dead.
You should have thought about that before you asked me to marry you.
Why can't you understand? It was a mistake. I would never marry you.
Oh. Rude.
Victor.
Oh, those girls are 10 a penny. You've got so much more. You've got a wonderful personality.
This is the song I've heard.
No, she doesn't compare.
But she still breathes there.
Who cares?
Overrated.
Unimportant. Overrated.
Overrated indeed.
Only you could see how special you can be if you only knew the you that we
New.
I love the songs in this movie so far. Hard to compare to Nightmare because those are just iconic.
Yeah.
But these are good.
These are good.
I know that I am dead, yet it seems that I still have some tears to shed.
Oh.
That's sweet.
We have to help him. The scandal.
Oh, come sit in your chair, dearie. You're shaking like a leaf.
Fit her a straitjacket. She's completely mad.
So rude, and that sweet little old lady.
Oh, locking her in there?
Oh my gosh, what are we in Cinderella land now?
Seriously. I can't imagine why she wanted to get married and not be with her mother anymore.
Goodness. Thank goodness your father's short. Didn't see her legs.
What are you doing here? You should be at home, prostrate with grief.
Master Cosworth, I have to ask you something.
This is most irregular.
I like his pajamas.
Yeah.
Please, it's Victor. He's married to a corpse. He has a corpse bride.
This is interesting.
Her mind has come undone, I fear.
Thank you so very much. Take her to her room.
Oh.
I am not married. I was betrothed some years ago, but tragedy snatched my young bride away.
Oh. Okay, it was him.
Oh.
There must be another way.
Without your marriage to Lord Bacchus, we shall be forced penniless into the street. We are destitute.
Victor Van Dorter's gone, child.
You shall marry Lord Bacchus tomorrow.
Yeah. It's not that big of a deal. He's old and he's a murderer. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Mayhew! Silence that blasted coffin!
smoking on the job?
He's dying on the job.
My man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Right.
He really might be.
He is dying on the job. Okay. That's a great shot.
Oh, she plays piano too.
Yeah, remember, because they were like, she probably doesn't sing or dance, Victoria. And I was like, oh, when is she going to sing and dance for him? Ah.
Yeah. It's like It in Addams Family. Or I mean Thing. Excuse me, not It.
Yeah.
Thing.
Oh, somebody died?
New recruit? Oh, is it maybe the guy who fell off the cart? The driver?
Oh, yeah, it might be.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah. Actually, though, I feel great.
Can finally breathe.
Miss Victoria.
Yes, how is she?
Well, she's getting married this evening.
What?
Huh?
Married to who?
Some newcomer, Lord somebody or other.
Oh, Emily's going to know that name.
Now I feel like I'm caught in the tide, pulled out to sea.
Maybe you'll land somewhere better.
I just wish she wasn't so nice because I feel bad. Like, I'm so
Yeah.
conflicted. I want Victor
To like, I want him to marry both of them.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's sad. It's so conflicting.
Yeah.
With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
Oh, God. It's like when Lydia was almost forced to marry Beetlejuice. You feel so bad. Like,
yeah.
forced marriage.
My dear, we have to talk.
Let me tell her, please. Let me tell her.
Oh, no. What's wrong?
There is a complication with your marriage.
Oh.
The vows are binding only until death do you part. Death has already parted you.
Oh.
We have to kill him. What?
Victor would have to give up the life he had forever
Oh.
and drink from the wine of ages.
Poison.
This would stop his heart forever.
I want him with Emily, but that's a tough ask.
She's not
You
gonna
don't have to.
Yeah. She wouldn't do that.
I'll do it.
What?
If you choose this path, you may never return to the world above. Do you understand?
I do.
Yeah, but you have to reveal that she's marrying that monster first so you can save her. 'Cause we
Yeah,
can't,
I'm like, how?
how's that going to come about?
We are moving this wedding party upstairs.
Upstairs? I didn't know we had it upstairs. Sounds creepy. Let's go.
Nah. You know who should be the official for them? Jack Skellington.
Yeah, that would be great. Feels like the birds in Cinderella who fix her up in her dress.
Yeah. Why can't spiders ever do this with my suits? This is so unfair.
A wedding cake is no mistake. It must be quite sublime.
They're missing something.
Try some dash.
I wish I had more time.
Perhaps there's something I can do. These bones might help a bit.
Yeah.
Ah!
The perfect cake is not to miss a wedding! A wedding! We're going to have a wedding!
I love how all the drinks here are like basically tapioca pudding.
That's the best kind of drinks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, is her leg gonna, like a callback to her leg come off and he's gonna, maybe he'll help her.
Oh.
That's so sweet.
Never seen a maggot cry. It's cute. This seems like such a
God.
cheery
Yeah,
wedding
like it seems like somebody
mood.
died, which is obviously Victoria's heart.
and possibly about to happen to her soon, too.
True. Oh, what? Ooh! Spooky!
Did I miss something on why they're there?
I don't know why.
I mean, I know they said they were going to move the wedding, but...
Right.
Finish.
Oh.
Where do you keep the spirits?
Is it something I said?
In other news,
You don't have to say it so psychotically. Just say it like the dead walk the earth.
That's his whole vibe, man. Is he gonna hug it?
Oh,
yeah.
Gertrude.
Oh.
You've been dead for 15 years.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
oh, oh. Looks like Frankie Weenie.
Frankie Weenie.
Oh, there's another wedding. Whose is it?
Yeah, oh God. Does she have to like watch them get married now?
Okay, so that's why they came to go there to get married. Okay. Oh,
They're so cute.
I do feel bad for Victoria that she's got to watch this and be married to that evil guy.
I know, right? That's why I'm like, there has to be
Some resolve.
something's gonna happen here.
Your cup will never empty, for I will be.
I will be your wine.
She's not gonna let him drink it. Oh.
My dreams were taken from me. Now I've stolen them from someone else. I love you, Victor. But you're not mine. Victoria.
This is so sweet. My goodness. I was not expecting this.
She's still my wife. I'll not leave here empty-handed.
Yep.
Emily,
You.
I left you.
Ha!
We called it.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty obvious, though.
Take your hands off her. Do I have to kill you too?
Oh,
Yay,
good
good
scraps.
job.
Good scraps.
Yeah.
It's a dingle hopper. Oh, is he gonna
yeah,
drink some?
give him the poison.
Yeah.
Did he stab the corpse?
No, she stabbed him.
Oh.
Or
yeah.
Oh, she took it from. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Touché, my dear.
Get out.
But first, a toast to
Oh,
Emily.
he doesn't know it's poison.
No.
Can a heart still break once it's stopped beating?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. Enjoy the drink, sir. Karma. You are no longer living.
Bye-bye, buddy. I want to see him die.
Justice.
Yep, you're right. He's all yours.
Karma.
Oh, Victor, I never thought I'd see you again.
Oh.
That's so sweet.
I'm so conflicted. This would have been so much easier if they would have made Victoria mean and awful. Beautiful imagery.
Oh, wow. Did she just turn into butterflies?
Turned into butterflies.
I love it so much.
I would assume her soul's being set free because
Yeah,
the guy
the
drank
guy-
the poison.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Really is beautiful. Expecting to see the bat wing in the moon. It's a Tim Burton film after all. One can dream. Hey, I want to see the wedding. I want to watch that movie too.
Yeah. That was so fun.
That was very cute. It was adorable.
It was super cute. I mean,
yeah.
it's so Tim Burton-y.
Oh,
so
God.
from start to finish,
Yeah,
you're just like
whimsical.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was so Tim Burton-y. I think the biggest issue with, and again, I didn't really read the reviews or anything. I would say I would assume this movie was compared like crazy to Nightmare Before Christmas, which I can understand. I mean, and obviously Tim Burton didn't direct A Nightmare Before Christmas. Henry Selick, who did James and the Giant Peach as well. But Tim Burton was the producer, he was the animator. I mean, and obviously Danny Elfman came up with did the soundtrack and the song. So understandably so, I get why the comparisons were made. Hard to compare anything with Nightmare Before Christmas. Is one of the best animated films ever, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Having said that, if you don't play the comparison game, I really enjoyed this. You know, the film was about kindness and true love.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so sweet and endearing.
Yeah.
And I really just love the journey we go on with Victor and with Emily and also Victoria. It was so heartbreaking in the end. I'm like I said, if Victoria was awful and mean, it would have been such an easy decision, but that's life sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're alive or you're unalive. But it was just, it was just such a beautiful and charming, sweet film. And I just love so many different things. I'm going to go more into it. But what did you overall think?
I really love the ending a lot. Like, that is why I really like this movie. In the beginning, I think if we had gotten to the underneath, there was something about it that it felt like a little slow to me, just in the beginning. But I still really enjoyed everything, especially like how in the beginning it's very muted, very dark coloring, and then he goes to the down below is what I'll call it. It kind of like brightens up, especially when he meets
Emily.
Yeah, Emily. Yes. And then I really love how they build up their relationship. We get to see that, and then the struggle, obviously, with Victoria in the up above.
Yes.
The juxtaposition of the two of them is fun to see, even though they seem very similar. They did set up with the song saying that just because you're dead doesn't mean that you're not worth it. And she did get a little slice of life to see that she was worth it, because he was willing to kind of like give up his life and marry her. And I do think he kind of was starting to fall for her, right? It seems like he had feelings for her, but nothing as strong as he did with Victoria.
Yeah.
Which I really like seeing that. It's like she got to have one last little love right before she was actually set free, and her making, what are you?
It said Terra Theme. One of the songs in the movie was called Terra Theme. It said,
really?
Yeah, I swear it said that. I was trying to pause it and click on it for you.
Oh my God.
It said Tara theme.
I love it.
I was going to say, that has to make it one of your favorite movies ever now. Sorry,
yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but it said Terra Theme. I had to point that out for you.
You had to. I was like, what is he? What is this guy doing over
What am
here?
I looking at? Terra Theme. That I noticed. I'm so sorry.
No,
continue.
You're good. I mean, I just was going to say that I really like that she had she got to be a bride, close to being, I think she felt probably loved by him for a second. She felt some camaraderie, some partnership before she was set free, which I really like. She needed to meet him in order to meet the jerk off, and then, he dies. Yeah. I like the ending the most, that she made the decision once she saw Victoria walk up. She was like, yeah, I can't do this. You're not actually mine. I really like that they didn't write it, that it was because of anything else, but it was simply her decision, because there's only one way that Victor would actually go, okay, I'm going to marry Victoria, who I really do love, is if Emily really did say, it's not right. Because even after that, he went, I made a promise. And she was like, you already carried through with it, took off her ring. Yeah. He's very loyal. So the ending, bravo.
It really tugged at the heartstrings. I was like, I really wasn't expecting that. It was, again, I was very conflicted. I wanted him to end up with both, even though I know you can't end it like that.
I was like, maybe he goes downstairs to visit. Like,
he just goes back and forth.
Back and forth.
It's a Mormon type of marriage. But yeah, no, I thought him and Emily both had very interesting arcs. I mean, just from the perspective of, right away how he felt something towards her. And then, when she gave him scraps, I thought that was so beautiful and sweet. I was like, at first, wait, what is she giving him? And then it took me a second to process that was his old dog, which was so wonderful, and that was a cool. I would assume that's some kind of an Easter egg because I know Frankenweenie, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I have not seen that film.
I think I have either, but I recognize the
and I believe Tim Burton did make that film as well, so I believe that's I know that was a short of his before he even made it. But anyways, I just thought that was so sweet, so endearing to him. And then, but again, it makes sense that he was not willing to at first give up his entire life, and he did feel a certain sense of something towards Victoria because she was very nice, and also too, I thought it was really interesting as well that him and Victoria come from completely different parents. I wouldn't say that Victoria's dad is like the worst thing ever. The mom is awful.
She's terrible.
The dad I just felt like is more of a victim of a controlled marriage.
In a controlled relationship.
Yeah, in a controlled relationship rather. So I mean, he's just just like playing a part in that. He seemed more on the chill end. It's just like I said, he's just more of a victim at that point. But again, I just felt it was interesting just seeing the dichotomy of the two. Like again, Victor's parents just more on the hey, we want to be more upscale and get our son married to a family who again is more on the upscale side, even though apparently they didn't really have money either.
Right.
But again, just seeing how nice and sweet they both are, even though they come from completely different backgrounds and parents.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool too. But I also love again with Emily with her arc in terms of how she really wanted, and again makes sense because he put the ring on her graveyard or wherever her hand was. Because I would assume that's where that jerk off did the deed is in that spot.
In that spot by that tree.
But yeah, no, just like the arc that she goes through where she does want to love him, and then she goes I guess you would call it the Beauty and the Beast. Like I love him, so I can't make her do this type of thing.
Right.
I thought that was very mature, and again, that's where I come back to it really is about kindness and true love, making the sacrifice for the one you love. And I really did feel, and again, this movie wasn't that long. I actually wish it would have been a little longer.
Yeah.
If I had one little complaint, yeah, you make a good point. It was a little bit slow at the beginning. And they were setting up the whole world and all that, which I was just appreciating all the animation. I'm like, I didn't care. I didn't care that the pacing was a little bit slow to begin with. It was a little bit dragging, but that's fine because I was just appreciating all the Tim Burton animation and art. It was I didn't care at that point. But once the story really got going, especially in the underworld or wherever you call it.
That's when it really
that's
going,
when it
right?
really kicked into gear for me. But yeah, no, I just appreciated how mature the storyline got, and it got really. I know this is a very Tim Burton-esque thing to say. It got really dark at times too. But yeah, it was incredibly deeper than I thought it was going to be. In certain, especially with the storyline with Emily and Victor. I really was not expecting it to go to that level. I didn't really know anything about the movie other than it was called Corpse Bride and some of the songs, but it was just a lot deeper than I was expecting, and a lot. I can't say a lot darker than I was expecting. It's a Tim Burton film, so
right.
I mean, you know what you're going to get with a Tim Burton film in terms of darkness, but I really love that relationship. I did like the relationship between Victor and Victor and Victoria. I like that. Just adding the A at the end. Victor and Victoria as well. I was rooting for them, but I was also extremely saddened. But it was very heartfelt when she did turn into the butterflies as well. That. You did feel a sense of relief that finally she was avenged, as you would say. That jerk off was, taken care of, if you will.
Yeah.
And she was set free, and she knew that he did love her back. So she felt a sense of camaraderie and love that Victor did feel that way towards her. So that was really sweet. And again, I really did love this film, and I love the songs in it too. The animation.
Yeah, I mean, he knew half the songs already.
I didn't know all the lyrics, of course, but I mean,
now
like
you
I said,
get to match the lyrics in the movie.
Yeah, now because a lot of when I listened to Danny Elfman radio on Pandora, which mostly I only listen to it at the gym, a lot of the songs on there come back to. They play a lot of the same songs in repeat.
Yeah,
and a lot of songs on there are. Well, I mean, they play Hans Zimmer. They play so many different composers, but mostly Danny Elfman, and a lot of them are from Corpse Bride. So, there was a few. So when I said the one song at the beginning, it was that one song that underrated or overrated, whatever. That was the one lyric song, but I had forgotten that there were a few, songs with no lyrics. I had forgotten. But then as I was hearing
piano song that they both played,
I loved it. That was a great. But beautiful. I forgot to mention that when we were just talking, that I love that they were like finding a way to kind of just, what's the word I'm thinking of? Just like find a way to connect with each other through playing the piano, like, because that's something they both love to do. We saw that Victor loved to play the piano when he was with Victoria for the first time. She's like, "Your playing is beautiful," and that's something clearly Emily liked to do when she was alive. So I just thought that was a beautiful way for them to connect, because we know that in animated films that Tim Burton works on, he loves incorporating songs, which is great, but actually having them physically play the piano and making it a storyline for the characters to progress in terms of their relationship and connection, I thought that was a beautiful thing to do.
That moment also made it where they do a really good job of pushing it like past the threshold of like, wait, which is the right choice now? Because him and Victoria have like a vibe, and I think they fell for each other. But then he meets Emily, and there are all these characteristics that like, oh, we're getting around to like, maybe he could also fall for her too. They do a good job of carrying through with like, well, what's the right choice? Like our moral guide from the audience is tested a little bit towards the end. Once we're kind of juggling both, and we feel bad for Victoria that she has to marry the jerk off guy, that we're placed in this position of like, but Victor has a really strong moral code too. There's got to be some way that like he might help her. Didn't come down to him, simply came down to Emily, and I thought that was really just a beautiful like part.
But again, it's a very good thing that he accidentally stumbled onto Emily's graveyard, and that happened because that jerk off would have probably killed Victor.
Totally.
I mean, he wasn't just there randomly.
Yeah.
So he probably would have done that, and then he probably would have taken care of Victoria at some point too. So it's a good thing that accidentally that all happened, because they all got to have their happy ending, so to speak.
Yeah.
In a sense. So.
I love that. Even if he would have killed them, he still would have died penniless, because nobody had any money.
Yeah.
Like literally no one in this had money.
Yeah. Which we saw in the opening shot, or one of the opening shots with Victoria's father. They were cleaning out the safe. There was cobwebs inside the safe.
Yeah, there was nothing in there.
There was no money in there.
So really, when it gets down to it, they all are truly marrying for love. Because I think Victor and Victoria probably knew that they neither have cash flow. Maybe they didn't know, but now they do. But it's fine. They have love.
And I think from what I remember at the beginning, Victor's family is in some kind of fish business, right, or something.
Oh, so maybe they have some
but nothing too crazy.
Nothing big.
Yeah, nothing big. But
man, that shot at the end when
the butterflies?
when she is walking out and the moon and just her dress is flowing, and then the butterflies just go up. It's the art in this film is gorgeous, the way that they play with light and the animation. I also just love when the tears come down. Like to me, I don't know why, it's just so pretty.
Not only that, there were a couple shots when they were actually having flames, and it looked real.
Yeah,
it was incredible. I mean, just
and the fire
and the lighting in the film too.
Yeah.
There was, it was just a really gorgeously shot film, and there was a couple shots too that I really appreciated as well. I mean, most of the cinematography I loved in this film. There were a couple shots that I had, again, just no recollection coming to mind right now. Dutch shots where they were zooming in. Like, I've seen Dutch shots before, but not Dutch shots where they're zooming in. So I thought that was a very artistic choice.
And a zoom in, and it did land at a Dutch angle in that one over the head shot. There was a lot going on that I'm like, only you can do that with animation, right? And make it just really pulls you in.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I'm so glad I finally got to watch that film. I would say, if I have to make a comparison, not doing The Nightmare Before Christmas, hell no. But if I'm going to do a Tim Burton, Johnny Depp 2005 comparison, I would say I probably like this more than Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is not a big stretch. I haven't
seen that one, so
I will say this. I know a lot of people crap on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, rightfully so, because Johnny Depp is so damn weird in that, which I know Willy Wonka is supposed to be damn weird. I get it. Although Gene Wilder is way better in my opinion. I love that movie, actually, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, literally up until the point until Johnny Depp shows up. But before that, I love that movie. It's just until that point, which is not how it's supposed to be.
I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah, you should react to it. I think it'd be a fun reaction, though.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't want to influence you in any way. You might love Johnny Depp.
I'll just be like, I'm not gonna pay attention to Andrew hates this movie.
No. I don't hate the movie. I love it just up until the point that Willy Wonka comes in. But
old J.
so
Depp.
I would say the movie's okay.
Okay.
But the visuals and the art direction and the production design in that movie, chef's kiss. But I definitely like this movie a little bit more.
I like this movie. I mean, I would give it around like a 6.57. There's something about the beginning. I don't know why it felt slow, but once it got going and the ending, maybe I'll go with 7.
Okay.
7.5. I mean, there are so many other movies that I'm like, that I love that I'm like, I got to save the upper stars for it.
I feel
so
ya.
I'm in that genre, and I did the great music and the way it's shot. It's all beautiful. There was just something about the pacing in the beginning that I was.
It's a little slow.
It's just a little slow. That's all.
No, I feel you. So Nightmare Before Christmas is in the 9.5-10 range.
Yeah.
I think that's for most people too.
Yeah.
This one I would probably say like in the 8 to 8.2. So I'm definitely going in the upper echelon.
yeah.
So it's not obviously in the Nightmare Before Christmas, but it's still 8 to 8.2. It's still a pretty good score, I'd say.
It's pretty good.
So
The score I would go up to like 8 base, but the whole movie for me personally, I'd be like 7.5. 7.
Yeah, I will say this too. I don't know. Would you call this a Halloween type film? I would say, but either way, I'm going to start.
Kind of, but like,
Either way, I'm going to start watching this from this point forward in the Halloween season.
Yes.
Yeah, just it's in
it's
the
a fun little, short little, like,
it's
spooky.
quick. It's quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it's good. All right. Well, those are any last thoughts before we get out of here?
No, just if you guys want us to do any other Halloween films, Frankenweenie or any other Halloween type films, Tim Burton-esque films. There's so many Tim Burton films, Sweeney Todd, Big Fish, other ones I have not seen. I'm not sure about you, but many, many others I still have.
I don't think I've seen Sweeney Todd. I have
Have you
a
seen
feeling
Big Fish?
like I have. Big Fish, I think it has Ewan McGregor, right?
Yes, it does.
Then I think I've seen that.
I've just heard the music, obviously, from Danny Elfman Radio. Thank you. But there's many other Tim Burton films I have not seen. So if there's any other ones that you want, either of us or any of on the team who have not seen any of these films, let us know in the comments. And what did you guys think of Corpse Bride? Is this one of your favorite Tim Burton films?
Yeah.
Tim Burton, Johnny Depp ones. Oh, and also too, I have not seen. What's the one? Ed Wood. I have not seen Ed Wood. Have you seen that
haven't.
one?
No.
You're like, what's this movie?
I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
It's one of my dad's favorite movies ever. It's Johnny Depp and Tim Burton. It came out, I believe, 1994.
Whoa!
It's a black and white film.
Oh,
and it's one of the worst directors in it's like a biography film. It's one of the worst directors in Hollywood history. So yeah, my dad has been for years like, ostracize me. How have you not seen Ed Wood? It's one of my favorite movies ever. So let us know in the comments if you want us to watch any of those movies I just mentioned or any other Halloween films.
Yeah.
Love to know, though, what you thought of this film as well.
Leave a like, leave a comment, tell us how cool we are. We love you so much, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.